Lad, this is pretty gnarly.
Oh my god.
3, 2, 1, dropping.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, my brakes are still working.
This does not feel like somewhere we should be.
There's a high chance Gee's going to get very humbled.
We're basically heading out into the most remote locations we can find with the sole purpose of finding the most incredible backcountry riding that we can.
There's a continued ridge.
And then there's just the ridge at the top.
What's that, rock or?
The draw to Nepal at the beginning was this intrigue. I saw it as this mystical, slightly unknown place. You know, I realized there's this whole other world away from the well-known famous mountains that existed that was almost purpose-built for the type of riding that I wanted to do.
Huge.
Welcome to Kathmandu, where the current time is 9:35 in the morning.
Yeah, very warm welcome, because I've been chatting to Subodh and his team for, well, over a year, back and forth, planning, and suddenly here we are in the city.
Very excited, man. Very excited. It's a really big thing for like a guy like Gee Atherton to ride here in Nepal.
Well, you're about to get run over.
People everywhere, cars everywhere. It's crazy.
You're caught in a monkey fight.
This temple is a symbol of peace, it's all positive energy. Buddhism and Hinduism, they're in harmony. That's the general theme of Nepal all over, you know, people living in harmony.
We made it to the airport. Flight takes off in 14 minutes.
Is this the ticket though?
Running it pretty fine.
I think we may have missed a flight.
Luckily, we got met by the guy from Yeti Airlines. Hustled us straight through the airport in about 4.5 minutes.
It's just a layer of cloud and then these enormous peaks just bursting through the top of them.
Just turned up to little Johnson here in the high street, surrounded by these massive 8,000 meter peaks, and already we're like, oh, that looks like a ridge, that looks like a line. Just starting to scope out little bits here and there. We found a ridge, but the exposure is pretty aggressive on it. And even hiking up, everyone's panting, so it confirmed our greatest fears for this trip, that it's going to be really hard work.
It's also probably the biggest drop we've ever had on a ridgeline as well.
Especially for a warm-up.
Yeah, for a warm-up day one, half asleep, jet lag.
The thing is, it doesn't actually matter if it's like a 30-meter drop or a 200-meter drop, because either way.
Yeah, but that is that doesn't help me. Okay, grab it. driving was terrifying, but also the driving was quite stunning.
Apparently we have to go multiple 4,000 meter passes to get to where we want to go today. And you just peer out the window, and a couple of meters off the road, just vertical drops to the valley floor of just crumbling broken rock.
It was where we had to go to reach these most remote locations. Even at the top of these mountains, you'd be looking up at even bigger mountains looming over you. 8,000 meter mountains, Annapurna, Dalguri. Really quite intimidating. You're riding your bike somewhere where you feel you shouldn't be.
It's just this wave of rock that comes out of the valley floor. As we've got higher and higher on it, it's just kicking steeper and steeper. This does not feel like somewhere we should be.
What happens if you slip?
Game over. Pretty much.
It's up here.
If everyone's set, I'll drop in. Come on. Drop in! Oh, my brakes have stopped working. Oh my God. Lads, my brakes have gone completely. I had to slide out.
That was really hard work. All the boys were like absolutely knackered because it took so long to get up there.
The altitude on this trip was by far the biggest challenge.
Gee is so focused on riding and getting up high that he's going to try and speed the acclimatization up for everyone.
But we might be fine, and then if everyone feels all right, what? Stay up?
Yeah, if everyone feels fine, we could chance it and see how we feel. But we are going up to about 4,000 meters.
This is so steep. This is killing me. The high altitude equivalent of having a snack for you. With Himalayan oxygen.
If we do get ill, that's the trip gone. The crucial thing is just when you are filming, going up and down, carrying the bike or whoever it is, just reminding yourself not to push, to slow down a bit, because you can't recover.
Can we just pan cameras to moon just to show the state? The jump we're doing now is 1,000 meters, which is too much to do in one day, really.
There's a high chance Gee's going to get very humbled quite soon, so let's see how we get on.
It's just learning a different pace. It really is, and he's got to learn that. And what I worry about is if he doesn't, the consequences of riding down, not sharp.
Nearly came unstuck, actually. For some reason I thought over this crest was a bit straighter, and as I came over with quite a lot of speed, you see my tyre mark probably 3 or 4 inches from the edge of the drop. Oh, that was close. Just not really operating very well.
So we should maybe just call it a day.
We may as well just get a drone shot and probably got 10 minutes of light.
I know, but what if you go off the edge for the drone shot?
Well, I just have to be careful.
You aren't, even just seeing you going into that corner there, you're not riding yourself.
Nah.
I think we should just sack it off.
Well, let's just do this drone shot. We've got probably 10 minutes of light anyway.
It's just so unbelievably driven that we have to spare 30 minutes. We just want to race up the hill and get some more footage.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
2, 1. Headache and coxy too. We're struggling. We're running out of steam.
where we were filming in Upper Mustang is referred to as the last forbidden kingdom.
Just a perfectly regular sized peanut.
A penis next to a penis.
Well, we're in a rush to leave after breakfast, but road seems to be blocked at the moment. Little miniature goat types.
Yeah, we've stumbled upon the previous royal castle of Charkot, which is a really old 6th or 7th century settlement. Tibetan prayer going on.
And it still has this Tibetan Buddhist feel running through everything there. It feels like you're exploring somewhere there haven't been many people, and it still has that charm, that magic, that slightly lost feeling that you're in some far-flung corner of Nepal.
Oh, we're just ripping through this little village, but we're on a bit of a bustling highway here.
Main road.
We've well and truly reached the end of the road.
We've rung the hotel bell and a horse has turned up.
Do you want the bed with a pillow or without?
My favourite part of the trip, and I would say the crew's favourite part of the trip, were the evenings.
It's a very, very long way back to the UK from here.
We'd make our way back to the little guest house we were staying in. We'd sit, you know, in the kitchen with one of the ladies cooking us whatever was going to be for dinner that night, normally dal bhat, a mix of rice and a few other bits. One of the guys playing a musical instrument. You know, it felt like we just kind of wandered into someone's home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sharing a little bit of their life with them, and it was quite a comforting, homely part of the trip when the rest of the trip was just so difficult.
Welcome to the shower room. It is literally just a tap coming out of the wall with ice cold water coming out of it. And I've been standing here for 10 minutes trying to work up the courage to do it. Going in. Fuck me.
How is it, G?
Oh, pretty bad. Pretty bad. I got brain freeze.
That looked like a flat rolling from down there.
Wow. Just trying to look down this front face, and I don't think it really works as a line.
You know, the goal of this trip isn't perfection, it's survival. And when you're in these environments, there is a lot that can go wrong. You know, you're not in a riding environment. There's no ceiling to how big the crash can be or how much damage you can do to yourself.
You'd probably just drop in and be just like bouncing through stuff that you can't really see.
And so you have to be able to say no. You have to be able to say, that's enough. to turn your back on something, to walk away from something, which you're not used to doing on normal shoots. And I think I've had to learn that as well as the whole team. And this environment teaches you that lesson, but it can teach it to you the hard way.
This is pretty gnarly. It's enormous. I'm not sure this is a good idea. I also just dislodged the boulder that just bounced straight to the bottom.
Yeah, we saw the boulder. Don't push it if you don't think it's going to be right.
Yeah, I put my helmet on, there's rocks coming past me like bullets, like zinging as they come past me.
You should probably just turn around. I don't really know what to say. Cogsy, if you can hear me, I think you should start traversing left now.
How long do you think they have to stand?
10 minutes, max.
No matter what happens, can we keep calm?
Yeah.
Shaking, with energy back. No, it's just...
Cogsy, just count us in.
Yeah.
Ready, bud?
3, 2, 1.
How? Oh no! Oh, that was horrible.
Bloody good effort, G. That was stressful for us.
Cogsy. Oh my god. That was wild.
Jamie is a very good friend, nicknamed Cogsy, and to be honest, probably my right-hand man on these
I
projects.
had my foot off for a bit, trying to like...
You need someone that can help you with climbing, carrying, getting the bike up, getting equipment up. When you're on these projects and you're the only one riding, it's very difficult to sense check what you're feeling and sense check what you're planning.
If I think something is really dangerous, I have no hesitation in saying it. And as time goes on, I think we agree more and more on what we want to ride, or what he wants to ride even. Remember, it's a step up, not a step down.
But also when we've found something cool, it's so useful to have someone that can say, you know what, this does work. Oh my God.
Yeah, we found a fairly sizable one.
75-foot gap, but bear in mind that like it's over a canyon, and we are in the middle of buff nowhere.
It was basically 2 canyons, and it all lined up strangely well for something we'd found in such a wilderness. We finished this huge build at the end of the day, and it was kind of there waiting for us, ready to film the next day. Later that evening, we're sat having dinner, we're chatting. Brody, Sabode, the guys began to discuss the evacuation problem.
The quickest the heli could get here is would be 2 hours, but most likely 3 or 4. Put it out there because it's quite a long time.
Yeah, it's a very long time.
You know, you have that whole night beforehand where every time you wake up in bed, you're aware that in a few hours' time you're going to have to hit this feature.
Well, it's an early start this morning. We've got big features to hit, so yeah, I'm pretty nervous about it actually. Everyone knows the risks, and we've kind of talked about it with Gee, and he still wants to go ahead with it. Do you watch Gee hit it?
No, I barely watch anything, to be honest.
Why is that?
Just seen what happens in the past for it. It's my own little routine, one that I'm happy with, so.
Okay, boys, all set.
Dude, you had a fucking wild ride at the bottom. I came in fast and then mid-gap I was like, I'm not going quick enough. Bounced, nose wheelie, out of control, then hit another rock, bounced again. Oh. And I was thinking, surely not, I'm not going to hit these rocks. Of all the mountain to go through.
Big relief. Big relief. Just no getting away from the gnarliness of a canyon gap. It's insane.
Nepal has blown our minds. It's the most beautiful country I've ever visited, hands down. You know, it just felt like you were in a forgotten part of the world and exploring somewhere that was probably the most incredible location that I've ever been to.
4,000 meters, Cogsy. And then this one, ba-bang!
100 metre dash.
Man behind, yeah, 100 metre dash.